Welcome back, everyone. It's Ace the Gaming Assassin, and today we're playing Clash of Clans. I just recently got to Town Hall 9 on one of my accounts. Um, as you can see, I rushed slightly. I didn't upgrade all of my defenses at Town Hall 8. I didn't even bother to do my walls past level 7, except for just a few. Um, and there's a reason for that. I didn't want to be bleeding out in Champions League, and I don't intend to drop out of Champions League on this account. And I was up at like 3,700 trophies, something like that, and I was just finding nothing. As a Town Hall 8, it's you kind of have to go after snipes or Town Hall 9s or under level Town Hall 10s, and I just wasn't finding anything worth attacking, and so I was just losing resources. And I was fortunate enough to be able to get my wizard towers maxed, my three air defenses maxed, and my Tesla's up to level 4, and all of my other defenses up one level, except for I wasn't able to get two of my mortars up. So I still have two level 5 mortars, but I got two of my mortars to level 6. And I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to save up my gold, I got all my walls to level 7, and I just decided, you know what? I'm going to save the rest of my gold, and I'm going to just upgrade to Town Hall 9. And when I get to Town Hall 9, I'm going to do Loonion, Town Hall 9 Loonion, and be able to farm with that Balloonion strategy in Champion League. So that's what I did, and about a week ago, I got to Town Hall 9, and little did I know, I know nothing about Town Hall 9 Balloonion. I've lost about 400 trophies in the past week, just trying to learn this strategy, and I'll go to my attack log, and you can just see, a lot of times it was like this one here, it was like 45 to 49%, and it was a fail. I have a couple of those here, 45%, lost 30 trophies. Now, when I was up at my trophy record, I got to 3779, as you can see right here. Um, so I was 11 away from 3800, or I'm sorry, 21 away from 3800. And so I was devastated when I started losing. The first time I went out with Balloonion, I lost. It was like 38% or something like that. It was a terrible loss. I knew nothing. I thought I knew how to do it. I didn't know anything. I was using three rage spells. I didn't have my spell factory upgraded, so I went ahead and upgraded my spell factory. So now, some people use three rage and a lightning. I've found that as I'm learning, having a fourth rage spell helps me more than having the lightning spell because sometimes the lightning spell just goes unused. So right now I just use four rage spells, and the composition is typically 24 balloons, 40 minions. But right now I have one of my army camps, this one right here, or not this one. Where's the one that's upgraded? This one right here, upgraded already to level 7. So I just have thrown in an extra balloon, and I'm keeping the 40 minions. But once I get all my army camps upgraded, I have these two going up, and then this one I'm trying to save up the elixir to get going. But once I get all of them going up, then I will be able to have 24 balloons and 50 minions, and those extra 10 minions are going to make a huge difference. And then that's another thing is I have my minions upgrading right now, just 2.5 days left to level 5, and having level 5 minions is going to make a big difference. So, I failed a lot. I've dropped about 400 trophies just through trying to win, and I just I didn't have any success. Well, then I started watching some other guys in the clan that use Loonion, and asking for help and begging people to show me what I'm doing wrong. And I would share my fails, even though it's embarrassing, share them and say, what did I do wrong here? And a lot of them were saying, at first, I only had like a level 1 or level 2 queen. They're like, your queen is too low, your king is too low, you need to upgrade your heroes. So I fortunately was able to get enough dark elixir, even though I was losing. I would get I would get dark elixir out of the losses. I would try and focus on dark elixir when I realized I was going to lose a raid, and I was able to get my queen up to level 5. I went ahead and spent some gems on her time, and just gemmed the time for her, so I didn't have to wait several days. So I was able to get a level 5 queen relatively quickly. So now having the ability, the cloak has helped a lot. And so I'll go ahead and show. You can see I still lose some, but then I also win. So this first one right here, this is a Town Hall 9. Then I just attacked from one side for the Dark Elixir, and we can just go ahead and show you that. Just because as a Town Hall 9, if you're attacking a Town Hall 9, it's pretty easy to get 1 star at least, if not 2 stars. I just went straight in from the left side because you can see he still has some Town Hall 8 defenses, like his Wizard Towers and Archer Towers. And it's the opposite side of the queen, and I wanted that dark elixir. And I wasn't really going after the town hall. I was just going after the 50%, and I only had one rage spell. That's why. If I would have had all four rage spells, I probably could have. I could have 50% them for sure. I probably could have three-starred them. But anyway, so I got the dark elixir there, and I got some gold and some elixir, and then you can see I saved off some minions, and I'm able to pick off buildings here around the outside. One of his expos is way down here, and then one was way up here. So um, that's not smart. You always want to keep your expos closer together than that. But this expo can't defend all these barracks, so I'm able to get a couple percentage down there. And the queen was able to defend these army camps, so I was able to get a couple percentage there. And as you can see, I'm already at 48%, and I have just a couple of minions still alive going on these barracks. And so I already am, the 50% is guaranteed. So I'm going to drop my heroes up there on that gold here in a second and get a little bit more gold out of it. Um, and it's just I'm fast forwarding. There we go. And so there's the king first, and then just like a split second later, the queen. Let him be the tank, and then there we go. Use both abilities to regain some health, and there we go. Got about 160,000 gold, 100,000 elixir, and 3,000 dark elixir, plus the bonuses, 180k of gold elixir and 1,200 dark elixir. So, good win there from that one, and it was a nice trophy offer. I wish I could have got the 2-star, but I'm not really focusing on that so much at the moment. And then here's a surgical loonion. This is what I'm talking about. And so let me pause it and explain what I was told to look for, and so what I've been looking for. You want to be able to get as many defenses down when you drop your balloons as possible, specifically the archer towers and wizard towers. Air defenses if possible. If the air defenses are not possible to get, you want the air defenses and expos to be as close to the center as possible, so they're not going to affect you picking off buildings around the edge. So this base is a perfect base for surgical loonion because all the air defenses are easy to get to, and there's wizard towers close by, so you're able to get some of those wizard towers down too. You're going to want to use your rage spells effectively on this base. You'll see where I use my rage spells. I typically like to attack from the clan castle side first, so that I can check for the clan castle troops, and that way I can deal with them at the start of the raid, and they won't mess up my minions picking off buildings. And I typically just use a balloon drop because it's typically like a witch or wizards or archers. If it's minions, you kind of run into a little bit of a problem, but that's not as often. Those aren't as often in the clan castles as these other troops. So here we go. First things first, I'm going to drop my rage spell because I want to get past this queen. I want to get that archer tower and that wizard tower. There's a Tesla back there, but it's not going to affect the raid after this. So there we go. Even though the queen was there and a Tesla and air defenses and expos, I was able to get it down with the rage spell. So then we're going to drop 4 balloons down here to take care of this arch tower. And the reason I use 4 balloons is because the balloons are going to get in range of the expo and the air defense, and I want 4 balloons to be able to take out the arch tower. And again, down here, 4 balloons on the bottom arch tower, 3 balloons on the top arch tower with a rage spell, and I'm able to get both arch towers and the mortar, and I almost am able to get to this air defense, but not quite. And then I'm going to drop my minions down and let them start picking off buildings because there's no clan castle troops to deal with. And so we're going to do the same thing over here. 4 balloons. I'm going to drop 3 balloons. Then I see the wizard towers close, so I'm going to go ahead and drop 4 balloons again. And they're going to catch the edge of the rage spell, and that's going to let them to get the mortar, both arch towers, and they're able to get that wizard tower, and then do the same thing on the top. Rage spell. What I was trying to do is I was hoping to get that that wizard tower right there, but they cut into that mortar, and then they weren't able to get it down. So that was my clan castle balloons there. So there we go, and I think might have been a balloon short there too. If I would have had one more balloon, I probably could have got that mortar. But there we go. Let the balloons or the minions pick off. As you can see, this wizard tower's in range of this collector, so I'm dropped down like spread my minions out like 2 or 3 at a time, and let the wizard tower shoot at one, and then have one on the other side that's taking it down. Do the same thing right here on this collector that's in range of the air defense. And as you can see, I'm running out of minions, but this is almost down, and I know I'm going to get around 48%, ends up 49%. So what I decided to do is drop my last couple minions on this elixir collector, and I meant to shoot the elixir collector with my queen, but I kind of misplaced her, so I actually went up to the gold storage. Fortunately, I had the iron or the cloak, and so I was able to hit that and get the gold storage. I wanted the elixir, but oh well, I got the gold out of it. And as you might have saw, I still had my king available. So if I would have been at 48% after taking out that collector at the top, I could have dropped my king on the wall and then let my queen shoot over the top, and she could have taken out the builder hut and the cannon there. And that's what I was going to do, but it ended up 49%, so I was able to get a little bit of resources from the bottom. So bam. So that's kind of my thought process as I'm going through these attacks. I'm not the greatest at it. I have another one right here that I tried to 2-star after a snipe and it only got 40%. So I'm not the greatest at it. I'm still learning. But I found now that where I'm at trophy wise, around 3,300 trophies, 3,350. If I lose a raid, it's not the end of the world. Whereas when I was up at 3,700 trophies, I'd lose a raid, lose 30 trophies, and I would have to gain those back one trophy at a time. Down here, as you can see, if you look at my tack log, I lose 30 trophies, but then I can snipe those back at 6 trophies, 8 trophies, 10 trophies at a time. So it's easier to maintain down here 33, 3,400 trophies. So I'm gonna try and stay where I am, try and maintain this trophy uh, area of 33 to 3,400 trophies. If I end up pushing up a little bit, great. If not, I'm okay as long as I stay in Champion League. But I'm gonna keep learning, and let's see if anybody might have shared um any loonion attacks, because I'm not the one to learn from here. It's gonna be some of these other guys that you're gonna want to learn from. Nope, nobody shared anything. I'm gonna ask real fast. Any loon raids? Any loon replays? Plays. There we go. Any loon replays. Um, so yeah, that's kind of how I ask for max balloons in my clan castle whenever I request. So I'm gonna go ahead and request now because I'm gonna come off my shield here in a minute. I missed my shield by like literally like a couple seconds and I got sniped. And so I'm on a 12-hour shield, but I want to raid today, so I'm gonna have to break this shield here in a minute. Um, but as you can see, I'm able to get my air defense up to level 3 here. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. My wizard tower up a couple levels. I got both my expos going up. I got 3 army camps. Uh, I got 2 upgrading and 1 already fully upgraded. So as you can see, I'm able to get my base upgraded a little bit here as I'm going through with this Loonion strategy. Even though I'm losing some raids, even though I've lost quite a few, I'm able to get some snipes here and there. I was just having no luck with snipes up at 3,700 trophies. Um, I'm gonna tell them thank you for the loons. But right around where I'm at right now, I had a pretty decent night last night with some snipes. I didn't find a whole lot, but I was able to find some snipes in between my army training, and I typically boost my spell factory. Oh, don't want to do that right now, because the 4 rage spells takes about 45 minutes, something like that, to train up, which is just about the same amount of time as the 24 balloons or 25 balloons take. So I boost my spell factory, and so I'm able to raid with a full army about every 45 minutes. And so minions only take, as you can see here, they only take about 15 minutes. And so, and my queen takes about the same amount of time. I think she takes about 15 minutes to at level 5 if I've used her. 38. Okay, 38 minutes. I was way off. 38 minutes. So I typically can go out after I've done a full-on attack, and I can typically go out and do a few snipes here, in between my army cooking. And sometimes I find some, sometimes I don't. I don't go hardcore about it because I don't want to waste a bunch of gold. But if I can find them, then that makes it beneficial for me to search in between my army cooking instead of just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. So there we go. So I intend to stay in Champion League and farm up this Town Hall 9. I'm gonna be at Town Hall 9 longer now, but all I did was just cut out some Town Hall 8 time because um, like I said, as a Town Hall 9, I'm not going to have any problems with like loot penalty all the way up here in Champion League. So, okay, guys, hopefully you're enjoying the video. Hopefully you learned a little bit about Loonion at Town Hall 9. If I come across some other videos from anybody, I would definitely share those. I wish some of these other guys were online because they really know what they're doing, and I've been learning from them. And then once I get all my full army composition up and I get my queen up a couple levels, I really want to get her to 10. Once I get all that ready to go, I'm pretty sure I'll start winning more, and I'm gonna try and push to 4K trophies, and so max out the town hall when we get there. What I'm gonna do with this account is I'm gonna get my air defense maxed up, and I'm gonna get my wizard for to match all the others, and then I'm gonna get my wizard tower matching the others as well, and then I'm probably just gonna max my expos out before I do anything else, and then and my walls like that I bought, my 25 extra walls, all these I'm gonna get those all to level 7, and then I'm just gonna start working on building other things up in the base. Maybe get this Tesla right here up to like level 3 or 4. I'm not gonna start upgrading anything to Town Hall 9 level until everything is like even. because I don't want to have any weak spots in the base. So we're gonna be here for a few months. We might even be here for close to a year, depending on how everything goes. So I really want to get those lava hounds. I got to upgrade my dark barracks, so that's kind of what I'm trying to save up for next after I get my army camps done, is start to get my dark barracks up. So I'll be bringing more videos to you guys with now Town Hall 9 gameplay. So now we have Town Hall, we had Town Hall 7 gameplay and Town Hall 8. Now we have Town Hall 9 gameplay. So it's going to be pretty fun. Champions League gameplay. Now we can really show some really awesome full-on raids. Loonion, Lava Loonion once I get them. Go wee wee. Town Hall 9 go wipe, stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and hopefully you guys are going to start enjoying it even more now that we have more options available to us. So please like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the kind comments. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And like always, guys, have a blast playing Clash. We will see you next time.